Hello everyone, Tishan. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. It is I, Northern Firefighter, your firefighter in the north. I have no idea why I said that, but I just did. Anyway, we are gonna continue on our journey today. But first, as you recall last time, we just chatted around in camp with everyone, which was fun and all to learn more about them. I got some approval with Sten, which is very hard in the beginning, at least for me. And now, so we're gonna head to, excuse me for a bit. Yeah, I have a computer on that side, basically, where I watch everything. So, now we are gonna do one thing first. That is to speak to Bodahn and buy the book that gives a mage a spell or a talent. It will cost, but it will be good enough. Here we go.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
Have you heard any rumours, first and foremost?
With King Caelan dead, the throne falls to Queen Anora. She's made her father the regent, however, at least for now. I think Caelan's father, old King Merrick, would have approved. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Let me see your wares, Bodahn.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
How can 22 gold and 50 silver be a discount, Bodahn? Oh well, let's buy it. There we are. Let's close it. We are on 100. Wait, didn't I buy? Why do I only have 100? I thought I would have 110. Or maybe I only had... Oh yes, I only had 90. That's it. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. So, now, go to inventory. And we are going to use it on, of course. Good. Now we have... Oh! Educated! Nice! So now we have a level up. It's only oh, so it's random basically. Okay. Oh, I'm not a level 10 yet. Mage has gained a keen familiarity with arc. We can't get it yet, but then cast a hand up with cone of lightning, damaging all targets in the area. Ooh, that might be good. Oh, generation. The caster is infused an ally with beneficial energy, greatly accelerating health regeneration for a short time. Oh yes, we are going to take that play. And now we have, oh yes. What I'm going to do actually is do this. For now. And, nope, we are going to move it. There. No. There we go. Do that. Now we have, let's change place on these two. Now we have everything there, so that has to do with healing and stuff, and we are gonna use that eventually. For now though, we are gonna continue on. I won't do a save. Or should I? You know what, let's just do a save. Just so that everything is fine in the camp. I will do basically a special save camp for everyone. Let's go. To the world map. Let's gather a party. And we'll have Alistair, yes. Leliana, and I'll spawn! Here we go, boy! And now we continue. And this is basically the world map. Here we see everything. We can head to the Soldier's Pass, or we can head to Bann Lawrence Lands, or we can head to Denerim, we can head to Brazilian Outskirts, or we can even head back to Lothering. I don't know if I want to do that, honestly. If I do continue on now, here's the thing, I can head to Denerim and do some fun things there. Then I can head back to Lothering, I think. But if I head back to Lothering now, I can easily do the Alistair quest. No, I'm not gonna do that. I am not gonna do that. As much as it troubles me, I really don't want to do this, but I have to continue on. And Lothering, yeah. I think everyone that watches this and knows this realizes we were here when we attacked the Horde. We can return to Flemmer's Hut. Eventually we'll return to Ostagar. We can't now, so we are heading to Redcliffe Village to continue our journey. And here we go.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
I told you before how Arl Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Caelan my half-brother, I suppose.
So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Caelan's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
I think I understand. Oh, does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
Are you sure? You're not hiding anything else, is what we can say, but here is, you are the heir to the throne then?
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Caelan's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Well, the problem is this, if we continue on this story we'll learn more and more, but the thing is, as he says, Arl Eamon has no real claim to the throne. He is popular with the people and he is King Caelan's uncle, but also the uncle of Alistair, of course. But, if anything, Alistair is a more recent choice, and if Arl Eamon supports him, then it can also be better. That's not really what you think, is it?
No, I suppose not. I don't feel very lucky at all, to be honest.
Here we continue on. I gained 1 approval, and we have now a codex updated. Redcliffe. Codex updated. Oh, this was Redcliffe. Okay, what about characters? Where is Alistair? There he is. However, here we go. This is the last thing. His old suspicions were unfounded, however. Alistair was not Eamon's son, but King Marek's. Eamon sheltered the boy to hide his existence from Queen Rowan, Eamon's sister. Oh, so that's how it works. I know how it works, of course, but I forgot about if it was if it was Marek's brother or something like that. But thanks a lot. So here we are. Here's some more death root. Yes, please.
It will be done.
Anything here? No. There is someone there, of course. We'll talk to them eventually, but now... No. Let's talk to Ox. Oh, sorry. Forgot to put myself on. Let's talk to Osborne real quick. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You see anything interesting, boy? He doesn't find anything. Okay. Let's try again, though. May just find something. I will do this in every place we actually can, even inside buildings if possible. You see anything interesting again, boy? No, he doesn't. I guess I'm gonna have to wait to the village. So let's go. And here we are. This is Thomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying. We've no army to defend us, no Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Bann Teagan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Bann Teagan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Well, of course we'll come with you. I mean, this is pretty important after all. And yeah, now we'll enter a very long episode where we basically will be doing a lot of other things. Yes. Oh, thank you. No crash. And yeah, the entire place is in very dire straits.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Teagan, Bann of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Bann Teagan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Your nephew?
I refer to Cailan, of course. Our sister was Queen Rowan, King Merrick's wife and Cailan's mother. Make her rest her soul.
So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Of course we'll help. It's not a question of matter what if we should and will. We will help.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the Chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
You have some of Arl Eamon knights here.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
The search for their urn of sacred ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Why are you in the Chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Yeah. You need more men in here with you.
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
What exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries. All I know is these things don't fall easily. You hack them to pieces and still they come.
So what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Yeah, and we got Liliana proofs and that, and Codex. We got that too. Allah is sold. Isolde met Eamon, not realizing he was the rightful heir to the father's domain, and quickly became smitten with him for being part of the resistance. Never mind that it was her family he was resisting. Perhaps a bit too romantic for her own good, she insisted upon staying behind with Eamon when the rest of her family was driven out. Really, that's some Romeo and Juliet story, except both of them are alive. For now, that is. Or still. Yeah, good. So now we have the new quest, of course. We need to talk to Sir Perth, and his knights are stationed near the windmill. Murdoch, the mayor, is in the town square. Basically, we need to find things, but we have a few others. Here's a bookshelf. We're gonna...
scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
Oh my fucking god, sorry. I just want to pick her up and hug her. Ah. Demonic possession, really. Yet we have a few... sorry, my eyes are actually watering right now, oh my god. We have something, the Last Will and Testament. Found the catch mentioned in Rigby's Last Will and Testament. Deliver it to Yetta in Redcliffe to complete Rigby's last wish. Yes, we'll do that. And this is Yetta.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Yetta?
I am. You've heard of me?
I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot to... Maker's blessings upon you.
Oh my god. Really? Yeah, let's just say this game is dark. There is no sunshine here. Caitlin, villager, old man, villager, child, Irena, wait, let me just a second. Blackstone irregulars, dereliction of duty, no. Scraping the barrel. Deliver the letters of conscription to the remaining conscripts. Weird. Then who is Irenia?
Good day.
I guess I can't talk to her yet though, but weird. Here we have an
I'm
old...
so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I just hope everything will be all right. So many have already died.
Yeah, I know.
To think, I'd live to see the Arl and King both dead, and my own village ready to fall.
Yeah, that's usually not good at all. Here we have Caitlin.
Sorry, am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone. I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
And we got approval from Liliana. Good. Quest updated. Missing child. Caitlin, a young woman who lives in Redcliffe, is afraid for her brother Bevan. The mother was dragged off by the creatures from the castle, and now Bevan has run off. Caitlin doesn't know where he is, and she has failed to find him. Told Caitlin you would search for Bevan, and we are gonna do that eventually. For now, I want another book. Great. Let's see. Theda's calendar. Do we have anything in here?
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
They're gone, dear
Blessed
boy.
art thou
Gone
who
on a
seeks
long
his
trip.
return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the
Be
holy
brave,
flame.
young man.
May the chant reach
Your
the Maker's
parents would
ears
want that.
and tell him of
We
our
need you here
contrition.
to protect the rest of us. Yes?
I guess I can do that.
There's a good lad. In the morning, we'll look for your parents. In the morning.
My god. There are so many dead. The chant, more chant of light. Commandments of the Maker. Oh my lord. Maker's balls. Mother Hannah. Let's talk some more with Bann Teagan and see if we can find out maybe some more things about him.
What do you need? There is not much daylight left.
Tell me more about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
He's right there, but and thus I'd like to know something about you.
I suppose that's not too much to ask. I did not mean to be brusque.
Well, we can. It's not exactly like I'm angry about it. I mean, you have a fair point, but are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
What will you do if Arl Eamon is dead?
I don't know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
I'm not gonna ask this, cause even I know why he stayed. Pretty much why I stay. Perhaps we should get back to the matter at hand.
Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
Oh, haha. I'll see what I can do.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Good. I'll speak to the mother. See if she has anything to say.
You are a stranger amongst us, and a mage, I see. Yet you still defend our home in its darkest hour. We are grateful.
You can tell I'm a mage?
Do not fear. I am not about to raise a rabble against you. I'm sure your magic will prove valuable before the day is out. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this Chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the Chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the Chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Bann Teagan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
What do you think I'm doing? I would like your blessing, Mother.
Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Thank you. Well, now all we can do is head out of the village. Nothing more in here. Let's just check around. Mother Hannah, Yetta, Caitlin. No more books. Reina is something I'm gonna have to go for later. Good, there we are again. Let's continue outside. Please do not crash. Ah, thank you. And here we are training. The militia is training.
The men we need, and their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
Yeah, as we basically progress through the quest of preparing the village, so will everyone, the militia at least, they will get new gear and new armor. So yeah, it's a good quality thing. And we have everything here. We have militia here. Let's talk.
It's not just Redcliffe having trouble, is it? I've heard the news. These are dark times indeed.
Oh yes, indeed. We will explore some back here first. I want to see if there's anything. There are some death root. I'm not usually much for poison, honestly, to use them. Let's pick it up. Probably sell it afterwards. Then we have a wooden crate over here. Eventually we'll discover more and more of things.
Very well.
Some lesser helpful tools. Good. What the? I have no idea what happened there. Sorry about that. Something went wrong, I don't know, but everything seems to be fine now. We have a barrel. And we go up there, I don't know. This Lake Callan had no swimming. And I got 50 XP. What does it say though, I wonder? Oh, that's long. The waters of Lake Callan are steeped in legends. The Avar people say there was once the site of Belenus, the mountain which stood at the center of the world, from which Corp, the mountain father, surveyed the earth and sky. But it was destroyed in the battle between Corp and the serpent Nathrama, leaving only a vast crater behind. And later the sky saw that Belenus was gone. She wept, and the tears filled the crater, making the lake. The Tevinters believe that the waters of Lake Callan were blessed by Rasikal, god of mysteries, and those who drank from them were granted special insight. This was why they built the great tower on the island in the middle of the lake, hoping the powers of the lake would aid the magical research. And that's why the reason why the circle is positioned in the Lake Callan. And hello, Bloodrain 2119. Hello and welcome to the stream. I didn't see you there. Yeah, I am basically just reading some things right now. So yeah, I hope you don't mind. But I'm just this one left, and I will continue on. But most of us know the legend of King Callanhead, which gives the place its name. It is said that Callanhead Therin spent a year and a day in the Tower of the Magi. Each day he drew a single cupful of water from the lake and carried it to the Famati at the top of the tower. By magic, each cup of water was forged into a single ring of the mail armor the circle gave to Callanhead. In that armor, made from the lifeblood of the land itself, no blade could strike him, no arrow pierce him so long as he stood on Ferelden's soil. Okay. And then we have Lothering that I've already been. And as for you, Bloodrain, welcome to the stream. We are right now continuing on in a village of Redcliffe, and our mission right now is to prepare the village for an oncoming night where undead will be attacking us. So right now we are just exploring around the village, and eventually we'll go and talk to the village mayor, who is called Murdoch. Now we'll get to the barrel, some silver and some copper, thank you. And now we'll continue around again. Nothing here, nothing here. Yeah, here's also what I love to explore a lot around here, so yeah, you will see me be exploring a lot. Can't get around here, can't get up here though. And then what is there here? There's a door, nothing here. Oh wait, there is something in the back. No, can't get through there yet though, we will get there eventually. But for now we shall head and speak to Murdoch. We haven't spoken to him yet. So, and here
no sign of them coming back
is
from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
And yeah, I didn't like, but he has an awesome voice, Murdoch. He just sounds so tough. He sounds like someone you don't mess with. He just opens up his mouth and everyone just, please don't hit me. Here we talk.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
Are you sure you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
But have good faith, man. We will defeat this evil together. Oh, sorry. For some reason, it seems like my mouse or something doesn't really want to work together, but persuade. Have good faith. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
How is morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
Well, we will be. What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
No one else can do this repairs.
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Probably. Sorry. Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Is there anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwyn in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwyn.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I want to discuss something else.
Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
I will do that. I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
But there's nowhere to actually buy or sell things.
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Tell me about what's happened here.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere, people dying. It was awful. Good thing Bann Teagan was here.
Do you know anything about Arl Eamon's illness?
No. I know the Alessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
I want to discuss something else.
Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
Yes, I'll get there. I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Why have you been stationed here?
We're the last defenders of them folks in the Chantry. The women, elderly, and the children. They're the ones we need to protect. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done.
That's true. Carry on then.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
And now we basically have Liliana gave us another approval. What is all this? Quest updated. Redcliffe for the attack. Bann Teagan has directed you to Sir Perth, who leads a knight of Redcliffe, and Murdoch, the mayor, who is in charge of the militia. Perth and Murdoch will know what the Redcliffe needs prepared for nightfall. We should talk to Sir Perth, and we should talk to the stubborn blacksmith. Owen the blacksmith is the only one who can repair the militia equipment, but he's locked himself in the blacksmith and refuses to help. Murdoch wants you to go talk to Owen to see if you can change his mind. That's what we're gonna do. Now we have get Dwyn to help the militia. Murdoch told you about Dwyn, a dwarven veteran who has refused to help the villagers fight the creatures. If you can get Dwyn to help, it would greatly increase the militia's morale. Well, having a veteran on your side is pretty much always good to have, so we'll do that. But first, we are gonna go explore down here. I thought I saw some, yes, here's some death root. And a chest. Of course it's locked. Liliana, can you open it? Yes, looks like it.
Right away.
Mace, Radium, can't really use all that. Let's get back to me. It's unlocked. Nothing else around here though. We're gonna head over the bridge and see for a bit. Basically what we'll be doing right now is that we will go around everywhere.
There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a starstruck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time. And you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots. Kings don't need to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
And starstruck maids, apparently.
Okay, calm down you two. Cheers, right though, Alistair, you ain't no complete fool. We're gonna talk to Osborne and see if he finds something here. We may just do that. Okay, what's going on? Looks like my mouse or something is working now, but let's ask, do you see anything interesting, boy? And he finds nothing. Well, too bad. Let's head into the village once again. I probably should have done the same by the docks, but I just failed to do so. So yeah, let's talk again. Yeah, I hear you, boy, I hear you. Do you see anything interesting? And he brought us an item. What's going on with the mice? Or the computer mice, I don't know. Doesn't look like we're losing something, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's getting tired. We shall see, eventually. I will do more with Osborne later. For now I want to head over here and explore some more. Then we shall see. I will do Owen, of course, to make sure that he gets it going. Here we have Death Root. And now we'll talk to Arf again. Yeah, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Do you see anything interesting? No, he doesn't. Sometimes they find things just laying around. But we will find more eventually. For now though, we're gonna head inside Owen. Basically what we need is to convince him in some way that we will save his daughter, and also we make sure that he can help. For now, we do this.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen, the blacksmith? I need to speak to you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
That I can do. Let's head inside.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Nils, a Grey Warden helping Bann Teagan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
The militia needs your help desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the illnes's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
Yes, I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either. I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you, I will find her. What's going?
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least. Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Got it. And now we got one more approval from Liliana and a quest updated. Told Owen that you would try to find his daughter Velena. She said the illness is sold. And Owen has not heard from... What on earth is going on? Sorry, it's just that the mice seem to not want to work properly for some reason. I'm doing my best here. Sorry, Blood Rain. What? Okay, here we are. And Owen has not heard from her since the trouble in Redcliffe started. Owen believes she's still in the castle, and now we have Village on the seat. Owen has come around, he relit his forge, and is starting to repair the militia's equipment. Murdoch will be glad to hear this, indeed. That's outside, there leads nowhere. Do have a crate here.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
Okay.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Nice to see you have some purpose.
I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do what you've promised, and it will have been worthwhile.
What do you know about what's going on?
You mean why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Alistair was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Velena she was imagining things, but maybe the Alistair was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope not. What else did your daughter say?
She thought the Alistair was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't matter anyway. She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
What do you know about the Alistair?
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it.
You think the Alistair made Arl Eamon sick?
I'd never make such accusations, but maybe. If she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
Excuse me for doing that. I had to just check something out. Have you told anyone about this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Let's talk
Right.
business.
I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Let's see what he has. Weapon-wise, he has just the standard things. I am gonna sell the grey iron mace. I won't buy anything of that. I'm gonna sell the short bow ash. As for the acolyte staff and the thing, darkspawn dagger. No. What about armor? Oh, he has a few things. Heavy chainmail, metal kite shield, soldier's helm. Not really for me. And helmet, grey iron. Has a few things, though not much right now what it looks like. Nothing there. Crafting, he has a few class 12, but we're not going to do that. As for this, we are actually going to do this.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there, but it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Couldn't the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old anyhow. Yeah. Let me open it for you. I have the key.
Well, let's check what's inside. If I can. Really? There we go. Iron. Oh, it's only tier 1 stuff. Oh well, I can sell that later on though. Let's head out to the village. Please do not crash. Here we are. And let's see. Can't do anything there. Nothing is happening with the militia for now. There is another militia. And here is Murdoch, and we are gonna tell him what's going on. His gear will change too as we continue with completing this quest.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bann Teagan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not only ready, Murdoch, we're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
How is morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I still need to talk to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Now we have quest updated. Village under siege. And we have now Murdoch thinks the militia is ready for battle. We have a few more things we can do though. We have the missing child still. I'm actually gonna make that active for now so that we can maybe find him. What do we have here? Caitlin's home. Basically in there. We do have some old shops around as well, but we'll basically get to that. For now, we'll enter into here and finish that one, and then we shall help out the rest. And here we are. Let's see. Do we have the tab? We have a book. Half spawn, a door. Ah. Here we are. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprised intake of breath, and then silent. Hello? Is someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Well, he's not wrong. Bevin, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I'm Caitlin's friend.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Why do you hate the Chantry so much?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there.
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
Hello, Bevan.
Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
First tell me what you were doing in there.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where is this sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Perhaps I could help you and your sister in return.
You could? Maybe you could give my sister money? She said if we had money, we'd be alright, even if Mother is dead.
I'll talk to your sister about it, I promise.
Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Good luck to you, Bevan. So yes, we found Bevan there. Good. We are now just gonna... It was a book, but it was probably out there. Let's see, what can I do now? We are gonna read... there was the book. That's Legend of Lake Canada. Oh, I'm so close to leveling up. I need 3 more experience points. Oh, come on. Really? Here we have second floor. Another loading screen. There we have the chest. Another bookshelf. And there I level up. What? Cautionary tale for the adventurous. What? All over. Yep. What on earth? It was when he realized he wasn't alone. The abandoned camp in front of him was unbelievably welcoming, like a mirage. The fire felt like a warm hand grabbing at his heart. It reminded him of a previous life, so long ago when he was happy, running on the sunflower fields with his boy, the sun on his face, laying next to the fireplace with his beautiful wife in his arms. He felt a sharp pain in his heart. His thoughts shifted to the fateful day when everything changed. Blood was everywhere. He held the body of his dead wife in his arms. Around him the ashes of his burnt house fell like snows. The stench was terrible. It smelled like darkspawn. He grabbed his axe, touched the icy cold hand of his boy, and then left. He would kill them. He would kill them all. The pain in his heart was unbearable. He opened his eyes and saw the second most terrifying thing he would see in his life. A shadowy wraith leaning over him, leeching his life away. Around him the camp was gone, replaced by something familiar, almost peaceful. Bones, death, and despair. He wondered if all his life had been an illusion, if he'd ever had a family. For a brief moment he felt relief. You can't do something you never had. But being this close to death brought clarity. He knew it was real, everything else was illusion. You could see a smile on his torn face. He'd been waiting for this moment for a long, long time. He lifted his weak arms, grasped the demon's face, and kissed it. Felt like kissing a cloud made of sand and dust. Suddenly, all sorrow left him, and with it the last bit of life he had. Before his limp body hit the ground, it was all over. He was finally free. Now that is dark, and this is actually something we will come across later on in the game. Believe it or not, we will actually come across this very campsite. We will first of all unlock this. We have the green blade, requires strength 319. I don't have that. But it gives me nature resistance and 6 damage versus beasts. Damage It's good actually. It was Viridium, right? Take all. And use the key, and we also leveled up. I will do that outside, I think. Or after we completed this quest. Yeah, I'll do that actually. Village. Come on. No. Oh, thank God. I was so scared there. Yeah. Sometimes I've had problems with this game crashing before, but it seems like whatever I did before actually helped. And there we have the militia, and here we have a militia member armed to the full actually. This is how some of them look, and he's just the first one. Eventually Murdoch will have some gear as well, and these guys will have more gear too, obviously, as we continue to prepare. Let's talk to him for a bit.
You know, with you here, maybe we got a chance to win tonight after all.
Well, I can do things with the magic and eventually I will grow stronger, but you guys will need to help hold the line after all. Off spawn. And you're such a good boy. Who's such a good boy? Yes, you are. Does he see anything interesting now, though? No. Come on, for real. Now we are gonna head up into the Chantry again. And yes, here we are. Here is Caitlin.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
About the sword I found in your home.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
I promised Bevan I would pay you for it.
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan? I couldn't ask you for money.
It's a very valuable sword. Here, 500 silver, take it. That is 5 sovereigns, but yeah, it's worth it.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
And I get approval from both Alistair and Liliana. That is awesome. Quest complete. Bevan is back with Caitlin. She is very grateful. So yes, it's a good day. And now we're still at Redcliffe, village under siege. I still need to fix these things, and we need to talk to Dwyn as well. But first, I am gonna head outside and level up. Then I'll probably need to do... Oh, come on. No crashing now. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry for telling it. And oh! And here you can see another militia member has now gained his full gear. Yes, this guy, as I progress and finish quests, the guys will get better and better armed. The morale will raise for a bit and everything else will happen. For now, we are gonna do a level up on Oslo. And yes, I'm gonna put 1 point into magic. Then here's the thing, I really don't know what else I want to get into. My plan is to get the Spirit Healer and the Arcane Warrior. But if I'm to wear armor, I need to have strength. And for a mage, it's not really good. Strength measures the physical prowess and is directly affects the damage a character deal in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. It's basically for more warriors, but as I want to be a close combat mage, I'm gonna need this eventually, so... And then we have the dodge incoming blows. This helps everything basically, so I would be able to... They would basically not hit me very much harder. I am gonna put a point into that, and then I should get 1 more point into cunning. I spec them honestly. Most of them will go, of course, go into magic and willpower, but for now, and cunning. But then eventually we'll head into other things. But next, another spell, and now I'm gonna take this. The mage has gained my mouth. The mage has gained a keen familiarity with the arcane arts, granting a permanent bonus to spell power. We are gonna take this because this will increase the powers of our spells. And that's it. Now we are a bit more powerful basically. And now though, what should I do now? We have the journal, village under siege, make active. We could go to Dwyn and get the help to figure out the militia. But to do that, I first need to find his home. And yes, here is Dwyn's home. Basically what you can do right now is, what we're gonna do is we're gonna knock.
Yes.
And this happens. The door is locked, and it's locked, and it looks as if it's been recently repaired. Knock on the door. That sounded more like trying to bash it down. There's no response. Hello? No answer to your call. Lockpick, pick the door open. Failed to pick the lock. It's now hopelessly jammed. Break open the lock. There we go. And now it's open, and someone is gonna be very angry at us.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Apologize. I don't mean any harm. Really.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Why not? Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word for you with Bann Teagan or the Arl.
And what good would that do me? The Arl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Teagan thinks of me. What else you got?
How about gold? I'll hire you to fight for the village.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
I won't go any higher than 50.
Do I look like an elf? I'm not that cheap. It's 100, or it's no deal.
Fine, I'll pay it.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Usually you can actually persuade him if you have enough cunning. But I don't have that really. So yes, I probably should increase my cunning and also get more talents. Where is it? Skills. Yes, here we go. I should have get expert coercion basically. That would have allowed me to basically take him over or talk him into getting there. But as I didn't have it, it kind of failed. So now I'm gonna do something else. Yeah. Do we have anything fun in here? No book. Something in here maybe? No. No. And what else do we have? Do we have something back here? Nope. Nothing. Oh well. Let's head out. Basically, if you have enough high cunning, this is where I excelled as a rogue. Basically just persuading so many people into doing what I wanted basically. We have a general store. We are gonna go and talk to Murdoch now again and tell him that we actually convinced Dwin. And here he is, basically.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Yeah. Don't be like that. Here we are. I have 24 gold and 49 silver left. That's fairly good. Let's talk to Murdoch a bit. See what he has to say.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
I'd like to talk about Dwin.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
I want to discuss something else.
There's not much time before sundown.
How is morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
No, I still need to speak to
You'll find
Superb.
him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Everyone does. So, we are gonna now head up the hill. There are other things, of course, we can do. Oh, and here we see more militia members have started to get armed and ready. He still only has a hat. Murdoch hasn't gotten his gear yet. He will eventually, of course, get gear that he can use. There are other things I would like to unlock as well, but we still need to be done. Let's see, here we're not gonna head up there yet. Here we have a death route. Good. And then... not really anything else up here. I mean, you can walk up here, but nothing comes of it really. You can also walk inside a home here, but that is... oh wait, yes, we are gonna do this actually. Inside here is a quest for the Blackstone Regulars. Basically, we are gonna call upon someone to join up, or to be conscripted basically. So yeah, here we are. More bookshelves, and no more book there. Here we go. This is Dernal Garrison.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Indeed you will. That quest is updated. We now have only one left, and that's Val Baron in Denerim's alienage. That one will be very, very long into the game though. Ballad of Aisley? We have something. Liliana, can you unlock maybe?
It's done.
A health Poltus. I need all of them anyway. Now let's go, go, go. Oh, sorry. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, just the door. We're gonna head outside and talk to Sir Perth. Then hopefully everything will be fine. Good. Sorry, I'm a bit of it whenever time the screen goes black. As you know, we've had a few crashes lately, and if you watch it all, you will see there will have been a lot of them. We are gonna head up. Sorry, I lost my voice there for a minute. And we are gonna head up there. We also have the windmill. Here is Perth and some of his knights, knight, and a landmark which I can use the Mabari for. First, let's talk to Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bann Teagan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
You don't really have to call me that since I'm no noble. Call me Nils if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Not yet. Mentioned something about an urn?
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was they all sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Alessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Alessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Al once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
I want to discuss something else.
As you wish.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Where can I get supplies?
I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had. Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
What about the tavern?
Ah, a fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
Wow, basically your average scumbag. Well, I guess I found my other pickpocketing target. Tell me about the quest for the sacred urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
I want to discuss something else. What is your status?
Although we are far better equipped than Murdoch and his villagers, we knights are too few. Things will be grim after sundown. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Well, I'm not ready to make my stand yet. I can tell you that. We have a long way to go. Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
Yeah. Now we have a lot more to do with... Well, Perth and the knights are ready to fight. Perth thinks some kind of holy protection from the Maker will boost his men's morale. You should talk to Mother Hannah to see if she is willing to help. Mother Hannah can be found in the village Chantry. Yes, indeed. Let's do...
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
Wow. Yep. That is that. We also have a windmill. We can't really enter there yet.
A windmill? I once took a ride on the sails of a windmill. Didn't turn out well.
I can imagine that. Wooden crate, what's inside? A mace, a steel, more to sell. We're gonna do this. There is... Yeah, my mage has tendency to do, but this is a landmark tree which will give Mabari dominance. Mabari dominance is now active. Good. Then we will deactivate the rock armor. Here we have Andraste's Grace. This is the flower that Liliana was talking about. We will give this to her in Redcliffe, because it will give us some things to talk to her about. I think I'll head inside the windmill just to check it out for a bit. I don't think I'll find much, but hopefully we'll see. We have not really anything around. We have a crate with what's inside. A lovelet. Oh yes. These will correspondence interrupt. These are things we'll be needing for another quest later on, but for now let's read it. These are good sometimes. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between a spoiled whalefee and their object of obsession. You are filthy, a beast. Such depravity have I never been forced to suffer. Our words are so laden when they leave your lips, is so beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you, Sir Ogle. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagine. What on earth? What? Yeah, even I couldn't even understand half of what that message was, honestly. Can't do anything more. No, let's go out. No, please don't crash now. Good. So here we are. We will head up into here. We will head to the tavern for a bit, but first, let's see. I don't know if we will get anything from it now, but I am gonna do this anyway is to see Liliana, other Andrastis Grace.
Flowers?
There we go.
For me? They're beautiful.
Smell them.
These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
And we gain, 17 in approval. Holy crap. And now we have a skill acquired. This is a personal skill for her as well, and she gets a minor bonus to basically cunning. Inspired by your leadership, this party member has gained a minor bonus to cunning. Yay! We are gonna head down to Hoenn and send off some things. And Codex updated, what's this? Let's see, there are more to Liliana than ever been apparent at Lothering, however. She spent much of her life as a Bodahn lay minstrel assassin and spy employed by the noble of Val Royeaux in their elaborate games of intrigue. Liliana takes care to honor the Lothering cloister that took her in, and keeps symbols of Andraste blessings close to her heart. Oh! That means basically that any Andraste symbol is for her then. Let's see, what do we have else? Now we have more militia members equipped, and now even Murdoch is equipped. Heck yeah! Let's see, what do you have to say, Dwyn?
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
Well, sorry, Dwyn. Now we have pretty much everyone looks to be properly equipped, but we can do better. And here we have Murdoch. We are gonna head to the general store first, basically, because we will find something in there we can use. That was Caitlin's home, wrong. And here is the general store. Thank you. We can't. Let's head inside. Good. And here we are. We're finding some more chests and things around here, what we can use. Not really much book-wise though. Let's check for a bit. No, it's only that chest. Well, no. Here is a note. What does it say, I wonder? A tattered shopping list. That's it, basically. Sugar, wheat flour, fillet knife, ginger for grand farts, flatulence, ink, cool liver oil, cod liver oil, dried mushrooms, roche or lesion. Also remember to ask if more beeswax will be available soon. Okay. Can you stop doing that, Nils? Let's unlock this.
On my way.
Really? Ah, oh well. What I can do about that, Nils? Stop using that, that's annoying sometimes. And here we have a barrel. The lamp oil barrel. Yes, this is something we have. You notice some barrels of oil in the general store. Perhaps someone could use them to defend Redcliffe. And yes, indeed, someone can. And let's head out to the village again. And yes, we shall see what we can do. I will speak to Murdoch once again just to see how it goes. It looks like everyone is going well. I will also go into Owen and sell off some things I don't need. But I'm liking how everyone started to look this. Guys started to get their armor properly on and stuff like that. And here is Murdoch.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
Let's see. No, we are not ready to make a stand. How is morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwyn's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I'll be back. I need to check on something.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Well, as I said, we're not really ready. I will head into Owen first and foremost and sell up some armors and armor I have. As he said, it's old stuff. It's basically iron or basically those kind of things. Owen, hi.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Well, I would be surprised if you did sober up before morning. Hang on a minute. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Let's talk business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
And what we're gonna do is that we are gonna sell some of the tier 1 things we have got. This one I'll maybe save, sell that. A hide, The leather one, yes. The small elm, yes. Chantry robe, no. What about weapons? Axe, iron, tier 1, yes. Green blade, no, we're not selling that, we're selling the mace. The great sword is steel, tier 3. Warden, I don't want to sell that, but honestly, I need to sell this off. I don't need them, honestly, and Win, she will probably find better things as well. Let's do that, and let's do that. It's about time I got the point for it. And then we have the studded. This is rough. This is also tier 1, but it has a physical resistance of 3, or plus 3 basically. Then we have this. This is something I don't really need either. Anything else in here? No, Mabari Crunch, stuff like that. Dirty Pantalons. I don't even know what to do with those things, honestly. Distill, Death Root, Toxin Extract, Elf Root, Deep Mushroom. And yes, that's it basically. We gained some more coin. Let's head outside. We are gonna head up and talk to Sir Perth, actually, before we end today. That will hopefully help be better, but I like how everyone is looking. They're starting to look better and better. What do you say?
That Dwin really knows his stuff. He was giving me some pointers earlier.
Yeah, you don't really say no to a veteran when you look about it. I will also head into the Chantry and check upon Bann Teagan later on. But for now we're gonna head up to Sir Perth, and then we're gonna head up to Lloyd and see what he has to say. But that might be for something else next time though. So let's see, we have nothing activated, no. How much mana do we have? We have 224 mana and 146 health. Yeah, we need to be able to grow quickly. Or a lot more actually. Here we have Sir Perth.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Well, carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
And that is where we were left off. We have right now continued on and started preparing the village for a bit. But I need to end for a while now, and we are gonna see more next time. We have prepared the village. I asked 2 more things I can do. I will ask Mother Hannah for some holy symbols that can protect the knights and give them courage. And with Lloyd, we will find some militia members drinking, and they want to have some more drink before at least the battle starts. We will help them with that. I have done that quest before, and then I just threatened Lloyd into giving them everything they wanted. They were pretty much too drunk to even hit something, so I'll just pay them for a few drinks tonight. That should probably... Alcohol in moderation is always good. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed what you've seen today, and I am so glad that we didn't crash. Taking off the V-Sync helped a lot. So, next time we will continue on preparing the village, and we'll probably do the battle as well. We have done everything else we can. We have given Liliana a flower, we have gotten closer to her, and that is kind of the plan. Until next time though, everyone. Oh, before I say that, my mind is a bit rattled right now. Before that, please, if you want to see more, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring that notification button, and I will... or follow me here on Twitch, and you will know when I stream, and you will also know when I put new videos out on YouTube. And if you like the video, you're free to leave a dislike and all that stuff. And other than that, if you didn't like the video, you're free to leave a dislike or don't watch at all. If you have questions about the game, just leave that in the comment section down below. Other than that, please take care of yourself in these times, everyone. Alstair for watching once again, and as always, please remember to extinguish and find your fireplaces, blow out your candles, and turn off your stoves before you leave your home and before you go to bed. This is Northern Firefighter signing off. Laret Shirol.